I'm Sarah and this is Jenny. This is Music Therapy Awareness Week and we are from Music for Memory, and Music for Memory is a therapeutic music community in Bedford.
Hans Christian Andersen, the great storyteller, said that when words fail, music speaks. And there are many interesting definitions of what music is. But what is music to you? Pop, jazz, classical, folk, dubstep, glitch hop, trap. And actually, we did just make music here together just now. We listened. We may not be a talented room full of musicians, sorry, but we listened, we anticipated, watching, and together we organised sound and silence. If we strip down the music of any culture or genre, we get pitch or resonance, beat, rhythm, form, freedom, and silence. And whatever our musical tastes, we all, as human beings, are made of these elements too. And so we walk, we breathe, and our hearts beat. And music connects with the motor sense in our brain, which is why it's so difficult not to tap our feet to a catchy beat. Or music can motivate us to run that extra mile or do the housework more quickly. Music therapists are trained to use these elements to work towards clinical aims with people of all abilities. For example, recent research proves that music used therapeutically can improve neuroplasticity in the brain, rerouting and even creating new neural pathways in order to improve speech and movement after stroke or traumatic brain injury. And so we are not only physical beings, though, we are also emotional beings. And music connects with multiple regions responsible for our feeling states in the brain. When we are babies, it is essential for our survival, literally, that we communicate our physical and emotional needs by using a repertoire of sound and movement. And as adolescents, even though we may have language, huge amounts of intense feeling are very difficult to express, and music can provide the outlet for that and provide representation of that feeling. And through life, as we celebrate birthdays and at weddings, music celebrates joy with us. And as at the end of life, when we lose a loved one, we are able to express loss often better through music than with words alone. And so, music speaks.
So when words fail, music speaks. And dementia is often thought of as a succession of failures, of loss. If you think about cognitive decline, loss of judgment, a loss of memory, a loss of our ability to communicate, and the loss of words. And if you think about what we are social beings, and we know ourselves through our language. We are part of a community, and our identity comes through our language, through speaking to others. We know who we are, our sense of self. If we lose our ability to speak, if we lose our ability to communicate with others, then we become very isolated, we become withdrawn, we perhaps lose a sense of ourselves and who we are. And so with dementia, with the losses of cognitive function, the losses of the logical knowledge, the loss of awareness. Maybe, though, it's not all about loss. Maybe we are so wonderful as human beings, so adaptive, so resilient, that we can actually fill in the missing gaps. But where the logic has gone, then passion can come in, emotion can come into our lives. And maybe if we're very clever and if we really think about it, then we can think about other dynamic ways of communicating. And maybe we can communicate more creatively. And perhaps through communicating in this way, we can get to understand ourselves. And we can understand ourselves as creative, as emotional beings. Maybe even this is a way to find the real essence of who we are, maybe even our soul. And this is what we found at Music for Memory. Music for Memory is a creative music therapy project based in the heart of Bedford. And we're there for people with dementia and their carers. And together we found a new language. We've discovered that we are united, that we've come together, and that through music, through song, through dance, people have been transformed. People have reconnected, have found each other, have found that they can actually communicate, that they are valid beings, and that they have a purpose and a sense of being together, of speaking and of being heard. And more than that, not just a sense of community amongst themselves, but they've then wanted to go out and share with other people. People at Music for Memory want to be part of an active community. We talk a lot about dementia-friendly communities. What does that really mean? Well, I think Music for Memory is a dementia-friendly community. People with dementia, through all the hardships of dementia, prepared to go out, to find other people, to try and interact and integrate with others, to share with others a love of music, of being together and sharing. And in the summer, we are going to be part of a wonderful project with the Philharmonia Orchestra and Fusion, a local youth choir, and various other local community groups, when we'll come together through our shared love of music to produce a fantastic concert in the Corn Exchange. Participants of Music for Memory are right at the very heart of this, and we'll be making music together and hopefully transforming the lives of other people with dementia and the community of Bedford as a whole. So where words fail sometimes, music really does speak and sings out and can be a really transformative and powerful force.
Thank you.